when I came from Ghana, I was a very clever man. Clever. Like I never wanted to participate in any like criminal activities and stuff. You know what I mean? But when you come to the UK, a certain life, open so nyamba, go school. You good a man who's down a very bit down, until you have to act that badness business, and that's what makes your favorite be savage, A man Obano who say, yeah, that's the type of guy I want. I don't want a good guy. I want this guy or Mwadia, or basically Nipo Mwadia, and then I'm man pet.
It got to a point, shall say to young Sinaya, shall say to Tonton, Yemani Biena. Later on, like in a CK, cano. After that case, now, no, Cassie echo them, no. Even before that case, Nyanya mean, Casabi Bre. Nyanya mean, Casabi, as I say, everyone's journey is different, whether negativity or positivity. No one wakes up to say, yan dance or yan case, oh, and a pese could see Baba chain. And as I say, but sometimes, onega, Ofaniema Bimois is a test from God as well, and is a way for God to bring you closer to Him as well.
Ages ago, my career will be coat, Obi jacket, because me no that life na me living me penny me fresh. Na me year 10, na me hu say akwa bi na mo na me niggas too a wear the coat. Yeah, coat na na sharp one cause it £350. It me fine, me go school but my conca be fans cause me year 10 na me share coat £350. Yeah, me come and
remember one time be not my birthday. She will not remember, but now shop will be announced. Mammy send me kota de or de bia. What ni birthday na miniska send me to gift amano. And I'm watching on chimney.
Yeah, bad things, too many bad things. Yeah, we really probably too many. Manchester, my yes, so many bad things, but that was before, innit? I regret it, but then I don't because those are the things that gave me a memory. Now, when I stand and I speak to the youth, I've got a lot of things to say.
Me quite sorry, but later on, I saw no. Edu be me chairman myself. Sorry, they're long. But right now, me and you been a very catch me say me yeah, me quite sorry.
My name is Fernanda Samoa, Director and CEO of Second Generation IT Group. Guess what? We are currently in Ghana and we're going to offer the best courses that will allow you to work anywhere in the world. The courses that we're going to offer, we're talking about cloud computing, we're talking about introduction to computers, networking, network security, cyber security.
We have a conducive learning environment and our programs are interactive, where the students get to ask questions and they get answers that's going to help them, and we equip them with the right knowledge.
Classes are offered Monday through Friday. It depends on which day you want to come. We have morning shift, we have afternoon schedule, we have evening schedule, and also on the weekends. To register, go to www.secondgenit.com and register.
DHW 1642 Concord Printable Intercooler Engineer Hemba 16. Daily also worldwide doing the internet and everybody many chain for me call UK according komo. Mo amrante we nu bi wa omo ye UK boys. Ghana fo omo ye UK boys. Na omo host omo tu ni nyina bom because omo se omo tu no. Bibia omo bom no omo ye them. So omo ko date girls cry. They go together. Omo ko ye bibia they go together. Ti bibia omo bom no omo ye am say okay. Omo tonyom nti na eba be hu omo ma beti omo life ansa na ya banyom to no UK abrabo hustle ne te sen life what is saying before me sha say mo ma me da me sponsors as tap send mo Europe Canada US ne UK no mo download the tap send app here de na ejina so de mani sika ebe finti mo wo Gulf countries Dubai ne ade no so UAE ubetimi asene Abu Dhabi ni ade ubetimi use tap send download the app ni sisi our Play Store ni app so send this scan na eba beto mobile money wallet in Ghana said in skolom now download the app ni we be so promo code share so na type SVTV and one o type ya o send ya beba sa so na Ejumapa on demand. Ejumapa on demand, yeah, then more going to more Ghana, especially more going to here artisans, styler, painter, plumber, still better electrician, auto repairs near the no. Ejumapa say region bia or project will be na so he almost service bia no. Obenye obi wo ho. Nti the obe any say ko Play Store ni App Store na download the Ejumapa app na ni atro screen so. O download dia na just a simple kra no. O boss so obo artisans ni ade we be su down on ya de obi nyomo. And obetimi akọ mo website www.ejumapa.com. Okọ pa eno na odem. Sa so na Delight Foods. Delight Foods ye kama pa mi ko UK. Hausa Coco, Bofrot, Burkina, ena Sobolo, eye champion pa the whole UK omaji baby a. Oko Afro shop bia na okasa we Delight Foods a. Delight Hausa Coco ube hu obi atombi. Take for ni tombi. Obi atombi omufum sa. Enti say walande fresh wo UK a. For we niche Afro shop bia bisa Delight Food Hausa Coco. Onoma kama omese Ghana. Enti for niche Delight Foods Hausa Coco ene ada Bofrot ni Sobolo no. Aha, nti o hwa me mama kwa baba SBTV Africa so boko there.
Boko. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice one. Me was 6 and me was RB Guards. Yeah. Say nickname AK names no me boy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nya anka me no mo kabrofo. Because say be kabrofo there be call SBTV international. But how there up platform we so there. He's a country ni anka brofo a. But all the same no chale. UK is saying mutu ni nyami bisa mu UK is saying mu ka bibi nchire.
Nah, the UK is calm, you know, it's calm still, but obviously the way that Ghana not really how it is, innit? Chromo I didn't say a boy.
106. Yeah, UK. Ghana near is old than a copy brony. UK is hard. Massa. I the old whoa, Quebec country. And then tell me, Udina Casa starting for 6. Udina Casa, then for say.
Medina Felix Warro.
Felix Dane?
Warro.
Felix Dane? Warro.
Yeah, Warro star.
Charlie, Mutebio. Okay, Arby, Udini then.
Augustus Bene.
Augustus Bene.
Yes.
Now 6 the already any antio. Send them yanti me up to now mentiase. But yanti mo story kakra. Mu bezi wa in UK.
We're based in Manchester.
Yeah.
Manchester.
I personally living in Manny, Gorton, and then my broski living
from
in
Salford side, innit?
Okay, Manchester for Manchester. They be ansio to mo. Me just say ansio krato is here.
Me who can say crime is ansio person German is here.
So I mean, let's get to know you. You see a woman me starting fee RB will be a Okosha UK ache from Ghana na ya na bibisa.
I came here when I was like I think around 2010. So I would have been at the age of 9. Yeah, so from there everything just it's been hard up and downs in it.
Okay. Yo yate. And 6 where? 6.
Obviously, yeah, I came to the country in 2013, so I was probably 13 then. Yeah.
Nyame. Kofu me ko isi me kuye yo. Okay. So I mean back in starting free back in free Ghana basically the mo Kenya mo free Ghana na musa. Intermediate me bisa about hustling in Ghana near there but Ghana emphasize I'll be emphasized now for Ghana.
I mean if you break je there she to krum Accra.
Okay, breku but now we are Accra boy.
Oh, that be I'd never lived in Accra. Time I me back when I was about to come to Europe, you know. And na yeah, na me I come in and out of Accra, but most times na me Brekuma na sunya.
Okay.
Yeah.
And 6 so also free. Ghana.
Me there. I was born in Accra, but obviously when my mom come to the UK, I go live in Oda with my grandma and my granddad. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
I came back to
I see.
Accra before I came to the UK.
Into Accra now thing, Accra boy, now thing Accra.
And I used to live in Achimota, but before I come to the UK, I lived in Chantai.
Oh, okay. I see. So, my mutu no akonya ne band saying, we also mommy na ko yenhwe RB akonya ne band saying opportunity ni band saying na we free Ghana.
Oh, me ask mommy na be fa me o.
And yes some no mumu dia mo anya dia mo ye mama bees kakra o. Anya dia mumu hustlers sa o Ghana o.
Mama B is there. Say it's up to a certain extent. Who be drew had the any aka there your dia.
Okay. Yentie I mean, sure some more Ghana na nya dia mu nimu e bia mu ko share o UK ana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we met in the UK stuff.
Getting on to 10 years now, nearly.
Oh, 10 years, okay. I'm But
Yeah.
yenhwe as mo ko mo ye young. Nti mommy be fa mo e ko ye. Me bisa questions we nyina na mo ankasa mo starting flow. Me ba na me the next question aba. Nti mommy be fa mo ko ye as mo ye young. Mo ko UK starting life e wo UK no. Mo starting is saying as mo ye young mo ko school bi mo ko sua bibi yentie mo story na answer na ba me next way.
Okay. Chapter.
Me shasiya no. Me call I think Mamba UK straight. Na me mo Belgium shasiya no. Into me call Belgium. Into that them times na me ba Belgium na me so abesi e kwa UK a. Into me call school kakra Belgium. Into around I think me by June World Cup no more 2010 World Cup no. And I'm by so around October and I'm by UK.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Tie ure mu etie. Onkwa na akoya
Enti
o nuanu man.
so me by na me nua ketra wa kwa no no sakra.
Okay. Nti ure mu yetie. O start any saying.
Every no na as na ye hu su ye cause as bia ye new. Enti na ye pese adapt to kakra na me hwe. And one thing my learning is life no obia journey is different. No matter whether say positivity or negativity no. Obia ntena wan kase wo ene de me pese ade boni ebesi makwa mu bet. So ade boni bia si wakwa mu through your journey na me ma hu ni se nyame na e ka ho like what the nyame ka ho a bibia possible to come out of. And like the way I ni asema me ka che se bia se Ghana form wo wow I'm tell you UK story wo Ghana se bia obakroma niema ye easy no but bia ye pet just oh and then I said so I had no opportunity no how but I had no opportunity no how because of the mindset. Yeah, when you come home, I was speaking to someone yesterday. When we come home, your mindset, in terms of to go forward, it's not there. We don't want to take that risk. Like Enras Obika Chemi said, oh, what to say one day someone says Ghana for your play now. I don't feel on this over to but at the end of the day, yeah, anti and support yeah, Huniama. That way, I able to move forward. So that's what my focus as well to try and bring Niama be every chroma bois system no also to try and impact it into our Ghanaian system as well.
Oh, okay.
So
Enti mimbisa o 6 uso unuanom ye sen. Na o ko no kwa na o ko ye.
Dabio, Miminia no mommy, Miminia Bema, ya would chromo, and Minia Badia, Menina Free Ghana, about UK. But yeah,
Okay, into
Minia
shots. Into shots, yes, and you before I call into it.
Yeah, yeah, before me corner, yeah. My sister started primary school, and then like I was at home for a little while, and then I had to start high school. So I started in year 9, and then yeah, life was really like you see like in Ghana, like my friends, I'm more Ghana, I'm movie Sabia, me back home one, yeah, me that go this so bad, yeah, me mama, or the back home one, or the me buy any, or the me buy or the my buy, I say me the what buy, me lay foundation, I say what I maintain it, you know,
That's
but
it.
never be what, never be what I be, me shy, I'm a penny idea, you know, I've had to work hard for it, you know what I mean, and even though my mommy brought me to this country, but many things that I got in life myself, I had to work hard for it. You know what I mean? And in this country, if you're young and you really want nice things, like and Pabua will pen and then me better share, you know. Pabua cause it £200. Me only £200 my own top of one share. So you have to work hard for it. And that includes like doing many bad things and stuff, you know what I mean? So do you remember one? Yeah, some things we shouldn't have done, but those things made us who we are today, you know what I mean? So yeah. We really worked hard for what we want, and we've come a very long way to be here right now. And life's got tough, but obviously that's life, innit? It gets worse before it gets better, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You have to be broken
6.
for God to use you.
Yeah, 6. My member home, me lady Bikasa recently near account about life in London. Musumako Pio UK, more than Muslim Manchester, but yes, share who make his yeah, who make his statement to be yeah, who make his statement to be but say maybe a mo yeah, maybe a fe mu ni ade program we dey sua ade say na be a youth na eba no almost o mo be pie mu ho te say wo mo so ya wo mo ho no mo tie bia omo no ma wo fo tie bia ma wo fo betimi so ehu some of the strategy maybe o so the one betimi asete omo mba betimi adandan ni ade yes say ya na wo fo no ni mu wura mu sa na communication no ye poor bebre no mo ka communication ye poor adaje ni o because ye bo ejuma say na wo sika say ono wa ba chale say wo hustle na wo pe o ni ade interma na ye say gang bi o school ni ade and as a kind of friends ni ade what are some of the things I we say we yeah sisi an we say onye bi o man say regret say we yeah 6 we remember I'll be but the same question I'll be 6 Sunday day we are na about.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see, like when I started UK, like when I came to the UK and I started school, me personally, I was a very like when I came from Ghana, I was a very clever. Like I never wanted to participate in any like criminal activities and stuff. You know what I mean? But when you come to the UK, a certain life, open so nyamba, go school, you good and my own sorry down. A very bit down, until you have to act that badness business, and that's what makes your favorite be savage, And my Obano who say, yeah, that's the type of guy I want. I don't want a good guy. I want this guy or Mwadia, or basically Nipo Mwadia, and then I'm man. But yeah, obviously, over UK, and yet I wouldn't say yeah, kasa. But only time for you, even though she wants to have time. But what's not to show why ultimate banker. It just a juma. It's time I woman make juma. Also no maybe or maybe I test or say blah blah if but me or ultimate when two trains so me kwa now what the actually na but you see the things that we done in this country, like me more Ghana, we had the near Chiwa, or your crop for you. But Chromans in we had the near Chiwa. Police station that overcut, let's sell record. Chroma beer systematic record near the yeah, more near the Kotiba Chiwa, near Chiwa. But yeah, about Chromans saying, yeah, bad, too many bad things. Right now, obviously, we give our life to Christ in it. So we're not really the type of people that we used to be. You can't continue preaching to the youngest. You don't need to live that life to become who you are. You can literally give your life to God, and God will always make a way for you. But you see, the youngest, I'm a person métier. If you ask, me we can say, if you so and never be the UK, akola no catch na unti certain things go on. I say German koye. Like I'll give you an example. Ages ago, me Korea will be coat, you know, will be jacket, cause me no that life na me living me penny me fresh. Na me year 10 na me who say akwa bi number one me niggas too a weird coat, yeah, coat na na sharp one cause it £350. It me fine, me go school but my conca be fans cause me yeah, 10 na me share coat £250, £350. Yeah, me come in. And one thing about the UK, but I no kasa unti say because one time me me kwasori no them say and the young kwasori, you know, but not party be happy on and me dey asori there party happy na so you kwasori one sem there. It's like say yeah. And me make them me say yeah me ne be ko. Me try on force Ronana. Oh, I'm done. Me journey. That was the biggest mistake I made because me my big time say me no quite so na o saving me free be bimbana me him, you know. And me coin before I be at 10 minutes before a party ebe son. And yet McDonald's yet was other Koti for Beswai na that time na after I be a chimney properly I did uncle for good messiah say yeah the make cartoon na yeah me slow me yeah yeah the make cartoon no and you do on them say Maria will be coach and if I corner report any other you know you do on and me family free police station but that time na yeah was over Chromos and I still answer Usro mammy beside Usro mammy didn't know. Yeah, me back you know, I came from a subeble. Because Chroman saying, then China Moncola, Oboacola, Colebua, maybe Mammy Bommy, I mean, conflict with some mammy, you know, in Frigana, Bancolano, more Chromano, or mammy through some jump Sabacom, because or report in my just service now was super shit, you know, and yeah, bad things, too many bad things. Yeah, we really probably too many. Manchester, my yes, so many bad things, but that was before, innit? I regret it, but then I don't because those are the things that gave me a memory. Now, when I stand and I speak to the youth, I've got a lot of things to say.
Hello? Oh, my son is Canada. And then he left for menu. My son, this is a setup. Who was Spain? Oh, yes. Spain was any secret free. Ghana. Yet we love you. It's 11 and as a man of a baby from Rono. Oh, that be my son. What you check your phone? Why? It's very easy now to send money from anywhere in Europe to Ghana. I'm in Spain right now, and I just send money to my mom. And on Tiasia, also don't send it, don't take e-levy. No, on tap send, there's no e-levy charge. It's just free when you send. Those in the US, those in London, those in Canada, plenty places in Europe. You can send your money through tap send to Ghana, and please, it's free of charge. There's no deduction in any e-levy or any charge at all. So what are you waiting for? Send the money to those family people. Me must send it. Let's go and take a clan talk. Reggae man of a pack. It's tap send.
You know what I mean? Even me madam for the reason why you're bonding together is because like yeah idea na you condemn, you know, but there's a reason why me stand there. Me born media. I am very strong and passionate of what I'm saying because na me am bema. Ka omudi ya trim 9 to 10 years. Oh,
wow. Okay. Mamembra Arby, the only one kind no also bet me aka bibi kakra. Enyama bi a also na o ye na den influences here. Eba say peer pressure. Mo pese mo please a man for mo pese me way material things. Me nya way me designer. Me she way top. Me na me rainy. Also side na entie me.
Is that she can also say I no ba. O ma me juma or yes say ni say no. there's law. It's not like say be on far one and say be she don't care about you. Just say the way our bro chase system now you know. 1 year juma or be new on your bed. I be show man I say about be saying that. Since council new on so it drives the family, it breaks families and it drives the kids to places that they don't want to be or forces them to do things that they don't want to do because me buy and I said it said now me community no it was a lot of abrofo and yeah ko ebi a yet say me go school man I say me come ebi a we ka say we won kwa de oni bi sometimes cry no you find say be a Christmas be and I say ya we buy or see we see manya PS5 we see manya say that's we see manya P2 and that's we see ya mama ya to ya mama on kwa dru so dia I say we didn't throw because one didn't throw and say we wanya ne wo manya ni bia ye be sere on ya pa didn't know so but who didn't throw so one day omuba fi omu so sa catch am say wa ton ni na pressure ni bi enti so it get so we got to a point enti na me so na say na sweat den kakra enti eduru ba bia ko bi unti mi kura ko bi sa ma me for niema because o cast ma untie enti na mean say we find a way e make you wow way to talk wow niema na me so na boys bi o ha na say na omo say aha no abrofo ni bi o ha omo ma me no omo families no omo tonton niema enti no wani nti na one day wadamfo no no enye ne ono no e true ni family na aba no so nti no woni ne so na ma wona cause those who hear scan at that time who like you don't think sometimes because when you desperate for money as you do anything to get money if
Nah,
you
for
know what I
real
mean
though.
so it, it got to a
Facts.
point e sha se to yan na e sha se ton niema ni bie na me hwe na ye to ton na e later on like na CK no after that case na no ka se ye kodam no even before that case no nyame ne ye kasa bebre nyame ne ye kasa we asa na asase me ka say everyone's journey is different whether negativity or positivity no one wakes up to say obi yan dance or yan kasa oh and ye pese ko ti ba be chen and as I say but sometimes you know onege ofa niema bi mu a is a test from God as well and is a way for God to bring you closer to Him as well. It might not be the way we want it, or we might not understand certain things, but at the same time, the devil's working. These are the type of temptations that he brings in that. So sometimes, like say, yeah, what Ghana can maybe these temptations we know, and yeah, we been a bit facing, but over crew mana near youth need facing is different in this generation now. Especially when social media, everything's out there. They say they be you know what I mean? Even crowd and this is someone not me quite sorry, but later on I saw no Edu be me chairman myself. Sorry, they're long. But later on, right now, no me you be na be catch me say me yeah, me quite sorry. Man quite sorry cry now. I feel like I said there's something wrong. So that's how I see how God works. So sometimes God works. So like I say, it's not what I wanted to do or what is something that I'm proud to say. Say be a first now. Be a me could share shop and I remember one time be not a my birthday. She will not remember but now shop will be announced mommy say me kota there or they be a what ni birthday na miniska say me to gift amano and I me could we are watching on me. Omo chimi omo say mame na omo catch me say my shop will be o. Na that same shop no so me so china so me mame best me say me nko shop o. Say me nko ta me tin catch say ya makọ wi ade na ya chimi. E dey say me catch say security guard no. Na me per excuse me chair say akwa no say mame mba obi cause me ya de na e ball from pie na. Miss me to Antino. Almost all my member of you. Oh, Intino, Nina, it's not say, yeah. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes, can you do rap never be never be you don't even sometimes you look back and think what was I even doing all this like I said maybe you see I me and ya wa ya ka say it ya nyamia dum ti ya wa the times are nanka that's it we prison and I say obi akuyan and I say never be na kere bit mercy but for some reason we're still here free living and that's how I see that God God's got something for God wants to use us, because right before lockdown, ministries we went church and they did some calling to the forward saying, I remember at that time, no, me na me cry, me catch a sick, say, we were both like, woke up, we call. But in my, I didn't understand what they were calling us for. But I knew said it was some like because it was something to do with the Bible studies and stuff like that. So in my heart, now me catch it six Bema already no Sundays cross service in the crown a point, person me free or every man said me snaka ho. Share me asem for the na. Ya wana actually do no nim. Yem ko. So ye call ni mu no. Na ye mienu nko remember ye ba Saturday ni kwa ye kwa so the whole late na ka be 20 minutes left. And I yakwa yemi ni yakwa nimu. Yakwa nimu eventually we found out that almost say it's who's ready to do the work of God. So from that day, I first say I don't know why God made me go there. So to me, I couldn't have gone there and turned around and said that I don't want to do God's work no more. And after the things that He took me out of and everything, never be blind. Uncle Paul, you my free no. It's the only way I can thank Him. Mean to me first can end then I say. There's not even nothing enough that will be enough for me to say, oh, this is enough to thank you, God. So the most I can do now is maybe, like I said, the Bible says we should preach His words. We should go out and then preach and then obviously let people know that Jesus Christ is real. So that's, to me, I feel like that's what I need to fulfill before my time comes. And that's what I'm working towards now. So in this country, like I said, the temptation is strong because I have no, and it's different in Ghana because you don't really hear a lot of them things in Ghana. Because you can go to school, me kai first and I'm a bar, I know. Me kai say me junior me diana almost me. Because almost in your real, this, and that. Now, as a kid, because you've not gone through certain things and a lot of things, you're probably thinking, Nyami kura or you real now, you're real. But then, like I said, now I've grown and because of certain things, I've had to go through certain things. It's made me realize that yes, there is a God. God is real. There's no way I'm still sitting here free, breathing, and alive, and then I can say that God is not real. There's no way. So sometimes, like, even the things that God has given me now, I look back and I think, Nyankopɔn deɛ na maya me deserve nneɛma wei nyinaa. Obi wɔ hɔ or someone's probably worshiping you more faithfully and better than me. But for some reason, he never seems to leave my side. He's always been there for me, even in times where I thought he's not gonna be there. Time where therefore for even caught and I make a debut, I make a chase. I can't. Maybe I do need that.
Let me see me cry. Catch you another day.
Time never maybe I do need that. But eventually, the the time that they even gave for the whole trials and everything, everything was called quicker. So and not even after and not after that to no cry no. Now my sweat into the fact that during that yes I chimney with sick and the other. Oh yeah chimney with sick and after that and that one dear cry then because say oh wait dear I did gone. But even after that one no still now in your coupon it be ye me free and any other. Sometimes I feel like say it's not what I wanted to do, but I feel like it's also got me closer to God.
RB, talking about sick kind idea, no. Yenim say UK na more. Sanya mo esisi, but esi wo London more. Ya wo wesi kan, ya wo wesi kan, ye kunwe, ya wo wesi kan ni ade. Ye bisa almost say gang, school, gang, some society, some group, we nko we ho, we crossing ko we ho, we crossing ko ha. Enti, membisa o Manchester also no school no, more area bia we nko ha. We sa gang no so wo ho sa.
Yeah, because
And I mean, can say
when it
usa
was coming up,
sang niamano. I
see
say
when
ya good deal when you so usa ya good deal when you so bet. Before you know it, no, every stage is usa. As a high school, no, only obinya problem. Near mobile I say be a mobile con, and I say wait in the group, baba nama kokakra. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I want to be now better say be a always kind of. But as you're growing, no, a do be a sick kind of crying enough for. As a
you,
what they
they did you.
two in it, oh, it's no,
Sa.
Yeah, because
oh,
obviously, like,
yeah,
you see, when we was growing up, like, I've been in beef in it. Like, there was a point in Manchester, men, and I'm, yeah, me can't be, yeah, you know,
because
it's, you know,
okay, who be
just like
our
Morocco,
person just say
Mucha now,
yes,
they organize
you
this
to
school
know.
fight, school fights, but time will come anymore. Obia, who's a
Mm-hmm.
buona, ubona, we're going to nima to be an internet, what
Yeah,
the second war. You know, the second war, or no, and because now we'll be
yeah,
and on, you know. When I Obiam UK, the reason why I'm doing like that, and I'm say instead of sending my baby soon, I'll be my woman, yes, soon. In general, either way, and my
really,
baby
yeah,
soon,
because
anyways, but I want to, you know, continue, no. I'm not the story in better, you know. But
yeah,
it's not. Obviously, London is the capital town of England, so many of the majority
the
crime
men,
that
yeah, the
happens in
population is
there.
bigger.
But Manchester, it gets busy as well. You see, last year at the carnival, yes, you two be. It was last year, or last 2 years
I
when
think
that guy
nearly
got caught.
every year at a carnival, someone gets shot or stabbed.
Someone dies. Yeah, at the carnival, yeah,
Nearly
BBR
every
at
year.
the end of like maybe at summertime, at the end of the summertime, Jamaica funny organizing a party beer, Obiako Park, so now, Yakoji and your park, so, or we are free BB street party, no, I'm born you more street, so, yeah, and I nearly every year, no, yeah, be bonny, you know, and did that,
Sa.
yeah,
Yeah,
Bobby, brain with you, the second war be, and a chroman to the second war, I'm found war back war, or the war bed 30, on better, because on see a better, you know, you'll be making sure
and
they
I
will.
said, one wound swallow, and I did chia, unya na be kuno,
You know, or be making sure so be cool. Because when Kuna will be cool,
ube
you
kuno.
know, yeah, time they play one, yeah, twin cost shop of twin continent. As yes, yeah, the second and then church, you know, yes, I
Mm.
man, yeah, cocaine, I ton cocaine, really cocaine now, but yeah, the second at ton because Obu or now, or Ubi say, or the third year now, but or be real, you know, Yamanisha was or be afraid be active, you know. Active no own am why steady obi and say yeah anything be agoy on me and say yeah we be abenam bia no who feel comfortable because and ya match yeah any
Wow.
bi yo ya any bi
Wow.
yeah London you call you share your live you share collect to me be 50 am kuta machete cutlass
Yeah,
kuta
last time I called
cutlass
on the Karanka boys to be right.
one person we are about almost funny and say Ghana for almost stretch but I feel say in Ame because I know maybe I know one person we are and yeah plenty of money then we are because ebia ebe dane war and that day no can be born besi ebi so be kwa them and Yankopon person that ebe to you no stretch ma and boys me end up edukoye nipa floor but at the start we say na yeah pia yeah shania my yeah quota is cost 1,000 pounds you know and obi hu sale bia on am London na uzo ono no niam a no enye ne pe to no no pe odi ase nto oba na atwe sekan atade a hye oni uzo hu sekan tenten so a ida se obedi oba fi se bia akwa we onye anase obeyi ama no uzo ewi ase
Yeah,
no who underestimate obi a na odi ade na who underestimate ne eyo se na be ya hu se ondi agro you know yeah
Mm.
so it's real this lifestyle in the UK.
Ba menhwɛ yɛnhwɛ saa adeɛ wei o. With the Embra Manchester on a busy. Abrofo no omo se kan sa abrofo no sue bi.
Oh, abrofo de
Baby on only free no support one or imagine.
baby na me kan baby me free no you can only go one way or the other. But distractions in the door room. You even quite be meeting right now. No, me near man for baby because I'm say how say oh tum tum. Now, how did you find it? And Shasiani was difficult. I was getting bullied. Bedroom, you know. One day, me kai one day, nipa mi ensa. Omone me be kunye. Since that day, no. Obia am bully me bio. Because I know one thing is na wana ya kikawa nimsha forma ombo bulu ni ade ade no. From there no. Now say after that now me come bia wow me tese obi we say onim tokwa ko a no ma frame me no ma frame ze be ma ko say onim tokwa ko no ma bisa kwa so be ni we nyina no e ya kwase se ma na ye di school but you don't fame because who was too one who didn't anyway it's no na wo pe
And a man pe.
and na man so no
It's mo yes ade we nyina mo yes killer movement mo de nya just to please women.
Women and
it wasn't
yourself.
just to
You
please
need a name for
women,
yourself.
but also like for you to like it was also for you as well because you needed to build an image.
Your friend be vouch. Your friend be vouch. You know. So if a next bad man can vouch for you that you're a bad man, then that means that
Yeah, like
maybe I'll be corner one out. Obi no obi ultimate in the second obi answer respect. You know.
yeah, you get the respect. It's basically the respect that you get in it.
Enti say me wo hobi na me mpɛ me ho asɛm a saa fight ne saa gang ne nyama we a me mpɛ me ho asɛm na me live me cool life a na just say me nka ho bi wo.
Now, can't be. There's many people in the UK that's not involved in none of that. And then
Yeah,
there's
that's
people
what
in
I'm
the
saying.
UK.
Like,
There's people in the UK are not involved, but yeah, one for
yeah, stuff like that. Like even near baby I remember when I first came. Meaning, the guy you did there, meaning the Nabusha for yeah. Aquano, he just randomly obisa to say be a own am ho ne wadam for nam ho. Onimu fio. No abe bisa for time. Obisa time no so one fee no. Or twin two no the boat team.
Trim and one no.
Oh,
Cool.
sa na
But bro, you
mo ho dem me fi say etuo no etuo nye common sa wo se kan na yet more but
Truly the end me bibia o connection I wo. Truly the person don't sa so bi mu dia ube tin de unsa so bi me just say aha no the license as to say France America almost 20 or more. That's because America the way it's here no they have to allow a lot of licenses for people to have access to guns because there's a lot of people with guns can get access to guns, you know. It's for the safety of the citizens, you know, for self-protection and stuff like that. But because it's not there like that, it's not a lot, you know. And I have two consequences into crano. And more nobody even wants to have the gun, but America wait my war, and then you might be able to get away with it as a self-defense. And I say but how they cry there no. You're true with true there. One year over so called the at least a few years and Sacrana you do case that we are. Immediately. It's you know
wow.
the 22nd there I know because the second year easy to get hold of from crank to say who grow we up who second who racket ni o ma me di aduma na so dia show botom na opietum na akọ
Yeah na maybe say community ana areas ayetna no eno so kan ubi ana
who's a me forgotten. Back in the days, no, na your postcode be na you be from north, maybe to west Manchester. Omo north finish. It's in a corner ma yeah. Obi wo north one who be na. That's all no dey at the bonny yame. And I'm so be na west man say I tell me the bonny no. Yeah. So yeah, they see like my madam for me now for do one them on be 2040, 2056, you know. long. My madam for 3 attempted murder, 1 murder. You know, that day of yeah, some murder, not you know, but luckily the day before the incident, me die no. Sometimes I'm a mom fire, but only that day I'm decided to send my bomb fire. Me bought Psalm 23, me read the whole verse, no, and I'm a die. The next day, no, now me ko share my downfall, but me ko share my downfall. Me do bus stop on now. This is like 2016 one. Me do bus stop on now. Me bus pass you know. And you know, me pa driver and it was me see car me my person basically me try to me lotion na say na be or the met them na on him car. But no time say me ni bus pass on my them. And I'm a friend me say me bus pass one and I say oh actually jacket or what baby or yajma. And I'm busy time about 2-3 hours time. Then I'm feeling madam for say yo, I'm trying to get to you, but obviously the boss is not letting me on, and I've lost my bus pass. And the madam for the class say it's cool. No, when say me cry, me bus pass not the coin, and I'm in a trend on Franco because like if me have fast bus pass now, now me go see madam for me means the activity in no quiet, but who's the only boys in them one of some activities be yeah. It's not like you don't want to do it, you just have to do it, you know, because say obi person boom and that's a wood jam chain, that's a one back me a be better miss with the same thing, and you don't want that to happen, you know what I mean? Until like yeah, basically like that's basically like God told my mom to take that because like I didn't go. Next minute, I'm hearing that madam for I got committed 3 attempted murder and 1 murder, and I'm saying that time the way I'm living life no, now my Jimmy too much into no. I know that for sure. Then now and Kamaya West.
She has a plan, a secret mission filled by gratitude and affection. She chooses her mother's favorite breakfast. Delight Foods, House Sakoko, a harmonious blend of flavors crafted with care and devotion. The taste of tradition and comfort. In that moment, their connection deepens, a bond strengthened by a shared experience. Delight Foods, House Sakoko, a delicious breakfast made with care and love in just 2 minutes.
You know, it's right now, Kebiaka, with the Mabia, a mama be about 20 years. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. But, yen show, apart from Obo say, Bia, Oba say, area, or a champion, Oba so pleasing Bani Adiano. Never be a more for drugs, be an answer, be a more from Philly high, Philly say, I'm on top of the world, and I be bizarre.
Yeah, obviously.
It depends though, because sometimes, like I say, whenever you like environment and what, because when everything's happening around you, you're only gonna adapt to your environment. It will look normal in your eyes because if I say a higher more council or say your private areas and your council area no. And it I say if council area I say Ghana zongo no. Well, I say Ghana private area no private area no as a more of a tika for any other you know it's not you don't see all that
things
side
that
as in
going
so
on
back
around that
council one
side.
as don't go be or more drug addicts who you own them who say drug dealing is going on who say way cost you know it all depends on where life takes you. You know what I mean? Because now you're bubble. But these are the distractions and all the things that drew us away from the football. It's not like say, you wake up and you want to do this just to please girls or whatever. But they were some of the reasons that you get driven to that side as well. And then, like I said, your environment and what, because you don't know what friend. Musa, moya na but moon, you know. Cause my build that bond, no. Like that, moya na for no. He, we, at that time, we back say, oh, Charlie, but who are DBI bet mama yenyeska? Tiankoye. to you both no it might look normal then you move say be oh yen this cabina yen trambo before you know it you're gonna keep because when you're back on that far but now you bio until say be a chill and I say over could be boom no unjai it no a foot runs and Akurajin Soshe. I also say it's not just on the pleasing girls that side because let me because I'll put it this way. Maybe I and like I met baby and I mansion I call private school near the idea and all these type of things will be limited. Oh, but
Me
just
can say the last time I'm in lady Bakubi Kasefia. Me beside that question and also can similar things as an am okay.
yeah.
Bebree no council flats government be my place government into
Yeah.
government in more places ni ade obia so quantity and quality.
Yeah. As well.
Quantity. Obia
Quantity. It's no.
flat bako obia ni the life.
Obia be
Obia
and
different.
and yes, be with platinum, as the government the amount obia or yeah, my office and I say obia or your doctor and I say unyat doctors and mom council area. Oh, you know, there were no many drug dealers. Mom who children more government to her for support. And I was saying maybe you know, as I want to know. Anyway, Obia, any other ya, over free council area. No, so that mean one thing I mean, me aim to say I'll not raise my kids around that type of environment. Obviously, and yeah, me trying the best. Oh, but right now, no, me say me try say, cause at least no me who the effect of that area and that side. Into no, me farming, me mama ma enyini wom. That's why I have to focus and also build that foundation. Emma Miss remember and make it that mistake and I say it will not bring them type of temptations around them.
Wow. Because minim said they okay, school see more but school see more grades. Sanity organa, sanity so more.
We are private school and well, and I make our private school say a term no scar mo bed no and at the warfare cano. Oh my man, 16 hours, part time adjuma na back call. Yeah, can crown a few force airport musical. Fearful be said be almost dear. Now most near Mubedini or Kruma. Oh, and Tin dear, and wedding, but
6. Now maybe that's 6. Some question I remember bisa we very important. Yen take sa angle no so. Yeah, can ye mama, yeah can ye separation, divorce, misunderstanding. Ye beja single mother, single father. Enya no na causes ade we bebrebe. Se mama no ne papa no tia, omutimi monitor omo ba no ye. Ba wari jai. Single mother me nkwa metimi ahwe me ba. Menkwa papa menkwa metimi ahwe me ba. Enye nem na causes ade we. 6 call off. But
that question I will also personally I feel like every kid needs a father figure in their life. No matter what, like even if it's not your like a biological father, you need that type of hey voice because your mom voice can only push you to a certain extent until you get to a certain extent. I wanna make kind of say the number now way to make your own money now far ways to make your own. Your mama be can because bet you here free no on while be ka we dey be ka call so akoye it's no but sometimes papa voice no ehuom kakra like what papa na said that male figure up because as much as it doesn't. It doesn't sound pleasing. And I don't regret anything that I've gone through. I don't regret any side of my family. But I never really grew up with my mom, and I only knew my dad when I only knew who my dad was from probably after the age of like 11 or something like that. So it, it's not like say, oh, that's the reason why, because there's single parents and there's people who have grew up and they've not made certain mistakes. But the majority of single parents, I feel like it does have an effect. It really does, because like I say, the ones that were living with their mom and dad, we obiso ma mina wanya oko papa hobinya. But no ma she can't do everything. So we get to a point where you have to be that type of father figure. And that's when sometimes it's like we're rushing. And that's when
Six, my
sometimes
membisa, I'll be a year. My membisa about the membisa about separation. Ye jai, our jai, single mother, single father. Those things ye raise and bany adi no. Ebiwa ye raise a poppy in count, mommy in kwa be raise usani adinta. Essa, and also cosse, and also causes Sanyama we are. I mean, bisa also a drink.
Now it does to a certain point, but and then it doesn't at the same time because there's me never funny people like you see me, my dad is in America. You know what I mean? And my mom is my mom's raised me till I was young till now. You know what I mean? And my mom, she's a very hardworking woman and she can do a lot of things by herself. You know what I mean? So it's like right now I've done a lot of things for myself that I don't even feel like I need my dad, you know what I mean? But I still need my dad, you know what I mean? Because a son always needs a father's blessing. You get what I mean? So like me I'm funny people one of my in a film, you know, and it goes to our mama in papa in a film, but if you are the mama in papa in a channel, but it's worse than the person that the mama in kwan channel, you know what I mean? So it's not that itself it helps and it doesn't at the same time. It just all depends on your mentality. But the way there's no problem. You know what I mean? I see no go also. Ne papa ne mama na atete but ne papa ne mama ni ni na o me ni na o ma dey say. So I say akola na dey, you know. Because who go share Jamaica funny boy no ne mama and papa or me no mnumri they be talk sa honestly the same thing. It's gonna grow up through the same trauma. Now he's adapt to the environment that he's grew up from. Now he's doing the same thing that you were seeing when he was young. And then Ukusho before no problem, no nothing. Every week Nima make a crow one or the palmano, you know what I mean? And also I'm saying Nima me a yadia mana or better obey yadia mana. I actually my akuma money man you know, yes, sir. You know what I mean? But obviously in the UK right now, Obian planning of the money man yes, but I never do a my me pray on also against a finding normal, you know what I mean? Or finding normal, it like Roman saying, you find it to do an you know what I mean? Oh, your background now, no, we ask about them. But Roman say no, we normal and normal is very normal. Oko party as here, we near that dinner, yeah, and then my vibes here, guy. Me mean she you know what I mean? But I know it's only like last year in Ejai reach because me taking me serious this time, you know what I mean? But maybe the way the old papa be the way I'm drink so numria say be what damn ya but it's true because me nipa numria you know what I mean and I mean nipa numria o ma dream down clear like you about sound say now akwawe onyansa
no can about weed but weed nankasa no no I'll be so unum weed then e ma they say be ma camp be ma den obia ne de then e ma
me okay me the baby I start and say madam me enter me can say omane omonam no omo de ne efrifie na eba now so do akoka ho etro no ode me one day bi na me madam fu bi ode ba na say nya adwa wo ya akora ye ntra bi hwe na ye hwe ne ye try be about it. In dream, be not say, Utia Shiana, Wako Eden, Wako Pabiasum. When you Jano Wako Pabiasum. It's, it gets to a point, but me, in my point of, I wouldn't advise Obia Sabia, Copevi Shiana, say, but, I feel like, say, Reno, if it's used in the right way, because and you say be a really the plants really na bad oh. It's a young panel how we're using it, and you're making it look bad, and I say obi wo hɔ a, they've already got some sort of mental problems bia and ya bia say dey warm obi wa say your mom say ha omo na be say ADHD and I say something and cry obi wa na bubefu ni mood swings enti no na be say no wo na be say na say wo serious wo ka ho a it doesn't help because it is an addictive drug. It can be addictive. So if you're not careful, that's where the problems becomes. But in terms of considering is that cannabis oil, say it's almost on the hospitals, the cream for your hair, loads of
Big
things.
tea, tea,
So
tea.
even come with the good team and you drink it. So in terms of how you want to see if you it to me personally not I said I try some of the music. I tried it with music and everything stuff like that. So and then at the start as well, you just wanted to try and for pleasure and things like that. But it gets to a point where you look at it and you think, now I do it cry no. What's the point in it? Do you know what I mean? Like it's not like I need it being here. And yes, if be a doctor I call prescribe cannabis oil send me useful for this pain and I say. So why do I need it? So that's where it comes in. If if you don't need it, you don't need to go to it. But Obi Oha it's been prescribed to him to use it. So that's where the
I see.
difference is. So
Me bisa mutu o yetete nkola no wo Ghana no omu wie secondary school bi after 18 years no omu ba ho a no betua college so and say university na bi wo ho a eno mo mboa sen ye ni ombeba young.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
100,
But
yeah.
you see destiny, yeah. It's not where you live that's gonna make
Yeah.
you a better person. Ube a greater in me.
I
Maybe I
mean,
bet not does not matter. Cause me right now, no, like I feel like maybe if I would have lived in Ghana, maybe I would have been worse off than I am
yeah,
now.
you never
You know
know.
what I mean? Where you live, obviously, society in the UK can make you do some things that you don't want to do, but there's also people that have come from Ghana that's never done the things that I've had to do. And if I have to tell them the story, they'll be like, wow, bro, you really did that. Like they won't believe that I've done things like that. You know what I mean? So it's not never be about as long as your parents mouth their open o se bia so wo fie na se ma osika wo kwa bontina so bi wi ade a wo no ma me ma osika ntino wo papa ma osika ntino ta obeto but the man is no ono no comedy ntino even like ye go school ni ye ton nyama wo school ye go shop
Yeah.
wi ade e go ton wo school just for
Because
money,
you are looking
little
at the
money.
chocolate now, I got on the school.
Stubborn Academy.
Stop academy.
Okay. I mean, yakasa enough. Yanka about music, I mean, can we check? And you know, so be musang. Sana also was about but street life near the born na maso. Nti and you know be musang. And musang mo ya ni mo ko twiri mu be so many years. And so no ama maso. Nti then be na fe de buy na nyum to ne buy.
And you know, there, no more school, me was high school, and me, yeah, but and you know, me dream one. When I look back now, I remember I'm not sure. When one day, Eminem, I just me, started. I made the nyom edda. it got to a point, and I mean to mean that without say a new airball or Musuma and I say a new airball. So one of the tracks that I used to always listen to was Eminem, Not Afraid. So one day I rewrote that track in my own way, and then I remember I woke up that morning. I went to my mom and I was trying to rap it to her. Almost slay me, almost slay me. But later on in life, I found out that when I was doing, I fell in love with it later on in high school. Then I kept practicing. Then later on, I shot a video, and then I kept going, and then I was getting compliments. People telling me you can keep doing it. You can get something. So when I remember when we was going to that trial, then we was like, we need to leave something behind and then go in, because from then we were doing it for pleasure. But then because that was about to happen, we was like, Yakoba, there's nothing else we can do apart from music. So we might as well build a foundation now, because that was the only way out. We forced it. Once we go Ekodamuba, that was the only way out, because school here trouble, because school here taking it serious. Yeah, fina o kwa bara o be school CBO. So we just forced it, maybe if we get a video there and then we go in and then we release it, that might kick off. And then when we come out, the foundation is already laid. So by the grace of God, we didn't go in, and then we wanted to take it more serious. We're like, right, this is what's going on. We can't keep doing bad things to try and get out of where we are. So maybe we can use, and obviously we wanted to let people know what God's done for us as well. So we thought music was one way to express yourself and then to get your story out as well, and let people, is another way to connect through to people as well. Because sometimes I feel like the music is a big thing in our life, as in like what we hear. Obviously we're doing worldly music, but at the same time we talk about what we've gone through. Because I can come and do gospel tracks, but I, that would be a lie. That will kind of not make the whole plan. It will not make sense, because it's not like say ebia my soft yeah wo me de na Bible from a young kid. I came from a worldly mindset to a godly mindset now. So that's how I feel like I can use the music to speak, to tell my story out there in a way, and also that's also another way to help you get to where you want to get to.
Wow, nice. Enti enyom no mo ye ne san mo ye ne asin mo professions isi a na say mo bibia mo ye, but mo ye ne for fun, and na say mo ye for just to spread the message. But
So right now,
mo ye ne say.
sorry. So I'll say it's serious now. Music is one of the careers now. It used to just be for fun, but now I'd put, although like I put other things first before music, but because music and is to do shoot your videos, to promotion and a lot of things. So now, from like I'd say last year we were serious, but from this year is when it's more, we're going in more. Let's say last year and now you're trying to semi-pro level, but this year they be trying to professional level.
Wow. 6 there, off and on. I don't know what's wrong with your internet, and our phone now starting messing up.
Yeah.
na ya can about the music, you know. Ain't I'll be a church more about the music, but maybe also side and you may be saying, asking also no, be saying also okay, obviously, who say what talent was all you.
Now you see me, yeah, I'll be for real. Like I never like grew up to be a rapper. Like I don't know how to rap, innit? I'd never fuck a rap. So basically, I have this friend called Sedi. You know, when we was coming up, he was rapping. He was the hardest rapper in the whole Manchester. You know, but obviously, it's because he's lazy. He, I don't know if he say because he's hard, man. The hardness never down. Even though or down for 30 years, so I'm on your master out. No, nipa baby say, "Oh, you hard." Nipa, I don't need say every day in the piano, new rappers come out, and the more I won't release, you know, the more now. I said, "Oh, boy, say aspire," you know. So one day we went to the studio, and then like, my chance said, "Boy, you're too hard, you know." And on no switch, I'm saying now, miss me a good, but them times, you know, I'm rapping, crana, what to cram it mean for me, you know. But yeah, one day we went to the studio and he says that on no terms of the son in Bonham, Fanny McCracken VNS, vibes and shining. And I'm just a boy, and you the boy, I want him saying the name there, and you type of thing. So I said, boy, bro, trust me, bro. Me run your mouth for 1 year, you'll be better than me. The tron you man, I can't bear last 2 lines, and I say, he doesn't know what to say. And I'm last 2 lines, and I'm going on there. That I share rap a big name for 2 lines, and then I them say, yeah, I told you, bro, you're hot. And I'm from there, no. Yeah, we made a song. So obviously, me told you, me the Snapchat, and the patch them say I'm hard. I should start taking music serious. But I'm say, and you not me to know, madam for not trauma me. And from there, no, yeah. So I didn't really take music serious. And then I'm Bema, boy, Ketwan near them, and then near freestyle. Freestyling, yeah, me standing my madam for being out. That freestyle now near freestyle, them I'm try, but now right now, so me this freestyle now. That very very shit. But back then, no, yeah, me feel say I was very good because after I start, me name rapping na, my chassis na, you know. And to me sending my madam for be all on, you know, say, boy, you're hard. You should take this thing serious. And then I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna have to stop trying. Until I'll be a done now in my question kitchen now. My chassis beat now. Me rapping. Kakra sana. Mene bro catchy case no. And you call them na so there. But idea ya binti right now they I say taking music ni serious. Until from there no. Now couple people actually me say my sending me your mama big one of these big artists in the UK. I'm actually say yeah bro, you're good, you're hard, you should take it serious. People like Blade Brown and stuff, they're telling me that I'm hard, you know what I mean? So I should take this thing serious. So when we was going caught, I said, bro, we gotta take this thing serious. So we made a tune called, what was the tune? PFM.
Nah, Amy.
Yeah, we made a tune called Amy. And then we released Amy, put it on TikTok. It didn't really do well. We put on our own channel. We show a music video. You should do music video. Maybe interview and hire and try music video. No, and then the tour. It didn't really do well, but obviously it gets worse before it gets better. So we moved on. We caught a case. We went court. We beat that case. We came back. Said, bro, we got to take this thing serious. And I mean, share Jamaica nigga. No, let me say. My voice, you know, there's something about my voice. It's exceptional. I would definitely blow. It is again, no, Michiana, no, or gassing me up on. You know, on no grammar, my spirit in the call up, and I'm saying, nah, music, them taking it serious. You know, Kakranga, Krasana, yeah.
Wow.
Gave me PFM, then warning, and then now there's so many tracks. It's a switchy flow near Ghana near the English FM. You know what I mean? Bishabro ni baby not say Obia rapping in English, but because we're from Ghana, we should try to do something unique that the UK will really lack. You get what I'm saying? So that's how we came out with the music thing. Yeah.
Wow. I see. It is so fun. Good say. Mode Ghana Modi be fame na mo de makotra na mo to ma brofo no sanso mo ye Ghana for
Oh,
iti
Now we got King Cod, yeah.
Ghana for na nka nkyerɛ mo but obroni na ɔka kyerɛ mo sɛ mo mfa Ghana lyrics bi nhyɛ mu anya za
Yeah, Brony Gabe, yeah.
and that is I make I said before, yeah, nipa, yeah, support ya, and to Tony, I'm free. Aje,
okay
Bronin, or before fraud.
Okay iti yɛnhwɛ ebia mo hwɛ mo ha ebi nim mo ebi mu so nim mo nti mo ba ha say no yɛbɛyɛ dɛ ho nnwom na mo sisi a mo de aba out nnwom bɛn na yɛkɔ platform bi so a yɛbɛtumi etie ɛna plans ne yɛ dɛn ase mo bɛba Ghana bɛ perform bi ana mo ba bɛ promote wɔ ha promotion kɔsɛn nnwom ne kɔsɛn wɔ UK hɔ sisi a nnwom no nyɛ o to wɔ UK nyɛ UK nko a worldwide streaming platforms so obi atimi tie o baby a Jamaica hemfa Asia obi Africa obi atimi tie nnwom ne kɔsɛn so far mo start yi.
Nah, it's going good though, because like even if you search our thing on YouTube, like on Spotify we're doing like 100K streams. On YouTube we're like 251K, and then we're close. We dropped 2
Wow.
songs. We're close to 1 million
On YouTube,
Wow.
yeah. So we need, we the target is to hit 1 million on YouTube. So
and the Spotify streams
and
as
then
well.
Spotify
We dropped a new tune called Mess With I. You know what I mean? And that tune is doing all right. It's like it's only been a week and it's like 20,000 streams on Spotify. You know, it's all right. So we take it to another level
slowly in it.
Yeah.
So
this year
Wow.
will be crazy.
But aside the nnwom no some we ejuma because one year ejuma obey the nnwom.
Nah, we do a lot of things though. We do a lot of things. We do a lot of things aside. A lot of things aside.
Wow.
There's
Okay.
different type of bibia yeah juma, you know. Bibia say right now cry tia yeah kasa yeah juma, you know. So it's a lot of things. Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
But madam Ansamba pass it through. Mo be my me ba beja space na mamo floor na mamo. Omo nnwom na mo to no. Mo be to kakra kyerɛ yɛn. The Ghana vibe no wo mu no. Mo to kakra nkyerɛ yɛn ntie. Mo wi ana mo social media handles ne ade ne mo channel ne streaming platform no baby ebe nya no wo. Mo wi ana mo ma shout out to mo am pesa mo chi o mo am pesa mo da mo ase.
Okay.
Na me wi a na je se me no me ni mo wi no me da man se mo ba me show so nti sisi a na me jam freestyle.
GTH means give them havoc only, you know. That's the vibes. Come on, I'm 6'1" on Instagram globally, and that's my broski, man. Chat to them.
RB_Ghost on Insta. That's it.
When you go on YouTube, you type little 6 times RB Gus. PFM means pray for me. GRM daily, and you go on YouTube, type warning RB Gus times little 6, and we're going crazy.
Warning was the warning.
You get me?
Let everyone know that.
For now, they want a freestyle. We got you, man. I listen. In quite the same, you know, I'm a giant. I need my wolf to increase. That's the mindset. I used to be brawler back then. Kept it going, didn't give up on me. Now I'm blessed. Look at me now. It cost me a quick to step. The grind gonna pay off, but time to yes. I ever got nicked. If you seen no share, but even in there, all my guys made bread. Yes. Yes. I be jogging, I be trapping while you sleep in your bed. Ooh, the grind won't stop. That's dead. Big trapper in town. It be money. I they get yeah, yo. GTH Yaba, everybody screaming yeah, yo. GTH Yaba, with the guys saying,
yo.
Only knew that shit that we been through too, so it's only right that we make it through. My bro pull up on a nigga peekaboo. Kwasi Sam when they talk that shit. Too busy on my ground trying to make this flip. Remember that day when I lost that race with that elbow? I was fucking pissed. I'm trying to get my bread up. Cases on cases, yeah, I was feeling fed up. In the States when I had to pay guilty. Never ever thought I'd be walking out freely. With low sleeves. Pep. Just like that. If it ain't about money, I won't read that chat. If it ain't about more, why would I bring my stats? Love it. If I knew it, damn gonna fly my pics like Kodak, Black Fibroski.
Check, listen. I
When I think about it, I think, guess
remember
me,
that
man.
day when we hit that lick and shit went left? I was fucking pissed because I said, let's quit. I was on the block, but you know we still did it. Now I'm sitting in my cells and you know I'm still pissed. How did I get caught lacking this shit? I don't know, but I made it out by his grace. Bust that case, smile my
Ayo,
face.
G, I don't know about you, but I need more money. Like Meeks, that's the mission. You know, I be in a trap with a kitchen.
Why not?
For the kittens, bro get nicked and he sings he's pissed. That's long call, I'ma ditch him. Ain't got a stick, bang and finish. 3 BS, supine my visit.
No way, no way.
How did I get caught lacking again? I'm trying to find my
sentence.
Pray for repentance. You once said toxic boy, but into relationships.
Mr. Independent.
I'm all about investing. Need me 100 floor. Power tell with a team of
course, that's a dream. Yo.
I hear lick and got nicked. I was pissed, come as a bitch. They in the life me more than a quid. Live in the tea, I love taking risks. Live in the tea, I'm a stink. Yo, Alex, you sick. RIP losing my main concern, so chasing you and not seeing what's saying. She's not in the mood, I'm going on a mission. It is what it is, gonna make me a drink. The boys in blue trying to take my siblings. They got broski doing life in the bin. My mom's but I'm saying they say I'm a blue if I keep it okay. If I keep it consistent, they're gonna hear on the kid. Envy and jealous with money.
Must speed up.
I'm touring.
Almost speed up. Me jama rappers with them, me jama. I'm better to mama diachi. Almost speed up. Na sa we no wasunya. Unti di omuka no.
Nah, not really. We're coming for your head top.
So you are sumo. You are sumo. Unti di omuka no. Madam, I say we pass it through SBTV Africa, so 6 any RB Guards. Madam, I say big up yourself. But me I show my music video, follow my streaming or platforms no mobile. So madam, I say me share my story. Yes, you nyama bebre film utie live in the UK, almost side. I will for the mama. Mon just have videos we be ebe boamo. Utie am for la way if you to be brave. Aside of my music, on my kind idea on my life, the on my film. It's very important. Uche video we are now share my family be. Family or down for be non so share on any month now. Utie. Beboa. Madam, I some share SBTV Africa. If I'm DJ Nyame, over so by me show no so be able share story. My name is the good screen so bit me WhatsApp me and as I send me voice notes. Madam production team as DJ Click Sharon and Atina. Subscribe, share. Subscribe to SBTV International. Next time you know me call SBTV International. Was brought from Kwa. But my idea, what can Trini be? My idea. Big up to them. Anyway, subscribe to SBTV International. Link in the comment section. Me as soon as tap subscribe. Now join here. Or SBTV Africa, SBTV International, SBTV Africa Foundation. Let's help together. We shall move. I say two. Now my Jesus two.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first-timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job? Then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.